Good afternoon, Jamil.
Good afternoon,
So,
sir.
yeah, thank you. First and foremost, thank you for joining. And how's everything, by the way?
Everything's fine, and of course, I think every one of us is actually preparing for the Christmas season. So yeah, I think everything's fine and excited for the season.
How did you fight the course, Jamil?
I think well, I can vouch that after I finish the course, it's definitely for beginner
Mhm.
friendly. Everything is I think a little bit balanced on the theoretical and technical side. So I can absolutely recommend it to beginners, people who don't really have any background for it. So I think mostly the discussions were really informative, especially that Dr. Severance gives a lot of examples and actual technical examples. So I did picked it up, and despite me having a little bit of background in other languages, I can definitely recommend it to everyone, and I think they would be able to catch up for every lessons that they have.
Thanks for that. That's a good feedback, actually. That's the reason why we evangelize, this course because it's pretty much easy to absorb, especially for non-techies, right? For complete beginners in programming. And you mentioned something like you have previous experience with other languages. Would you mind giving us a bit of a background, on your day-to-day work or your educational background, if you don't mind?
Uh, okay, I think I have a little knowledge in Java, C Sharp, C++, and Python. So very basic. It's not really something that I can uh, talk about too much because I think I just finished college last year. So there's so much more to learn pa. And I think knowing the very basics of other language provided me the foundations of actually adapting with Python. Most of the concepts are actually pretty the same. There could be differences in terms of the syntax, but the overall foundations, I think, it was pretty the same. So I think overall, if you learn some or one language, you'd be able to adapt with another one. So I think that's the overall concept here. Even if you're a beginner, you know Python, you would be able to translate it to the other one, especially that you know the foundations.
That's perfectly said, Jamil. Yep. And I think as long as you know the basic building blocks, the syntax and semantics, and as well as the control flows, right? Sequential, conditional, iteration, it's pretty much the same, right? I guess the one key difference, though, in some programming language is the paradigm, the object-oriented one versus the procedural type of language.
Right
So,
now, I'm actually teaching in a university, but
um,
regarding sa actual or close to actual industry experience, I actually do some Android apps. So most of my experience there is mostly on Java, and actually most of my experience over Java is actually from that. So some hobbies that turned into something, ay, gusto ko pala to. So over time, I do it from time to time, even though I'm actually teaching. And yeah, of course, I'm not closing the doors in the possibilities na baka next year or sa susunod, di ba? From that beginner, I think, experience may be able to expose me more into the industry. Specialize in microcontrollers
oh,
in microprocessors, but partly of it, some programming, especially C++. But I think most of the students right now, or maybe in the future, or previously, I think they usually prefer higher language programming languages. So some of them would directly go with Python. Some of them would go directly to this, but I wouldn't recommend that. So I would recommend like maybe in the middle because sometimes they lack the really foundations as I stated before. I know some of this, I know some of this, then I jump to Python. It was pretty quick. But some of them, especially for Python, I think everything is abstracted. So they may miss something very important, especially if they started with other programming languages.
that's very insightful, Jamil. And that's true. I totally agree with that. Particularly the choice of language that you want to start with. Typically, in some universities here, they still stick with using C for data structures and algorithm for first year college students. Because that's what you said. There's like a bit of a difference as well if we start with very fundamental, rudimentary, low-level language. It's really more for, I guess, academic purpose. And it's a lot easier for you, right, to absorb higher level languages like Python if you know the inner
Yes.
workings. With regards to the teaching style of Professor Chuck, what can you say about it?
Yeah, I think it's very informative to the point na he provided theoretical and technical. And actually, one of the reasons why I took this is, of course, to kind of observe and learn kung paano ba yung other instructor teach. Kasi
Correct.
sometimes we feel like na I'm the best in this, the best in this. So I think it's very good to get insights and, of course, actual experience over other instructors to really fine-tune kung paano ba magturo. So yun, overall, I'm really happy with the technical side because even if we teach in the theoretical side, they get the idea, they may not be able to apply it directly. So overall, I think it's very informative. I think some of the videos were updated recently, even though the actual course is very old, from a very long time ago. So there are comments like, "Thank you for updating this" and something like that.